Shalom Akim, Ka'Allah Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rokakadash. I want to proceed this lesson with giving double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. In this lesson, I'm going to be going into these famines that are coming to America, also known as Babylon the Great, according to the scriptures, according to the Bible. These people don't know what's soon to come, And the servants, the prophets, have been warning you people, I've been warning Israel, not just you people, the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, we've been giving you warning and we've been blowing that trumpet. Only a select few are gonna take heed, though, and that's prophesied. So this is Matthew's, the book of Matthew, 24:3. And he sat upon the Mount of Olives. The disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? What are they going to be the signs? What are going to be the signs? And we've been seeing the signs. The famines that are soon to come. We've been seeing these food plants going down, burning up, and quote unquote by accident. Mysteriously. Ultimately, it's them, Esau, the so-called white man, he's the one who's taking them down. And we've been giving you Israelites this morning, been blowing the trumpet of what's to come. Right now, you guys are calling us crazy. You think we're crazy. But when all hell, when shit hits the fan, they're going to be trying to look for us. But, it's also going to be a famine of the world. Going to go back into this. The scripture says, of the end of the world, it's going to be the end of Esau, Edom's kingdom, queendom, more should I say. He's, he can barely even take care of himself. So that's why this world is, this earth is so defiled. Ultimately, his rulership is coming to an end, and he knows that. You got Jacob, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. This place got to be destroyed, and it got to be renewed. It got to be made pure again. And the only way is gonna be, through ICBM, the ICBM nuclear destruction. Thermonuclear destruction. That's gonna come. It's already been prophesied. And people don't think that all this is gonna come to pass, but we're already seeing the beginning signs of these things coming to pass. Food's going up. We're hearing these rumors of war. These people in the WHO have already been said that the dollar is gonna be taken out of it's gonna be useless pretty much to say. It's not gonna be worth any. It's not gonna be worth anything. It's not gonna. You're not gonna be able to buy stuff with money. With paper money. Ultimately, they're moving into that. That crypto stuff. That digital. And this is all been prophesied. According to the MOTB. The MOTB. That grain of rice that they're gonna implement, so they can have in their they think they're gonna have their new society and try to rule everybody. That totalitarian government. That one world government. But that's not gonna happen, and that's why they've been trying to. Whoever controls the food controls the world. And we all know who controls the food supply. We're not stupid, or some of you are. Just this is see right here, Salakia. Second Ezra's 8:50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. Most of these people are, walking blind. They're dumb. They don't know what's to come, even though we've been warning them, and even Esau Edom ultimately has been warning them, and they don't even take heed to that. They're walking in pride. They're giving into the lesser of their own desires. That's also in the scriptures too. I don't want to mess up that paragraph, that precepts like it, but they're worried about getting their money up, building a business, thinking that a business is gonna save them through this inflation. When in all reality, this is economy has been designed to fail, and we're already seeing that the falling of that economy happen, of this economy happen. So this is just the beginning stages, and we've already, there's no going back. We've already entered into the beginning stages, and soon enough, the servants, the prophets aren't going to be out here prophesying and telling you anymore, because once it happens, it's already a done deal. It's sealed. So once everything is in play, people are going to be wanting to look for the prophets and been and they would have wished they'd been listened. Ultimately, they're not going to take heed, because ultimately the Lord has put that spirit on them where they're not going to take heed, and they're going to keep doing what they want to do. But it's all good. Uh, Ultimately, you got to have your faith in the Lord, and not into the society, because this society is just done for. These Rainbow Coalition people, their agenda, is getting seen more in the public, and even more so throughout these our children, they want to throw it so bad on our children, it's all types of messed up crap out here, bro. It's this place got to go. But back to this right here, Matthew 24:8. Back to this scripture. All these are the beginning of sorrows. This is just the beginning of sorrows. And these blackouts that are soon to come too. Even the government has been speaking about this. They've been saying, this summer we're gonna have blackouts. So they've been trying to tell us to prepare and stuff. But Jake ain't really worried about none of that. They just wanna, you know, go out party summer. So it's summer. They just wanna, have fun and enjoy themselves. They're not really taking heed to what the prophets are saying and bringing out. We go out every Sunday and Wednesday out over there, and Chief Concourse, out there by the little stores, and there's like thousands of people, and we barely even get people who stop. So that's just showing you that they just want to be having fun, and they don't really want to listen to what the truth is, and they don't want to take heed ultimately. But that's the Lord ultimately just putting that spirit on them. It says, when I shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine, which shall be for the destruction, and which I will send to destroy you, and I will increase the famine upon you, I will break your staff of bread. So these are ultimately for the destruction of you know these people. These are the nations. You know, First it's gonna start with the house of the house of God. The Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. It's ultimately gonna start with us. With the Israelites. And I was watching one of the brothers, one of the elders, videos earlier, and he was saying, how when people don't have food, they're gonna be going, like, all right, this is a. He was saying in his video, when drug addicts don't have their drug, so when they go on them withdrawals, when you don't, when you're taking something so much like drugs and you're dependent on it, you go into what is called withdrawals. So your body is already accumulated, all you know, has already adjusted to taking that medicine. So when you stop your body from having that, you go on cold turkey. You just, your anxiety's over the roof. It's a bad thing, and people are gonna bug out when they don't have their food. It's kind of like goes hand in hand with that. Could ultimately Esau be doing some weird shit to the food? So ultimately, we never know. If we're getting like drugs and shit. A couple like a year ago or something, I can't really remember, but there's this baker, putting poppy seeds in their muffins, and the poppy seeds were actually heroin. That's where heroin deprives from. So these people, were feeling sick after they would go there. You know, some people would go there daily, and those people are the ones who got sick because, once you stop taking something that you're already dependent on, like we're dependent on food, we need that to survive. they're already gonna go out. They're gonna go, nuts. They're not gonna care what they do. These are gonna just get worse. So ultimately, we just gotta keep our faith in the Lord and pray that He keeps us safe in those times because it's gonna get ugly. People are gonna be starving. Once we don't have no food, we're gonna have to believe. Ultimately have the faith that the Lord is gonna feed us because we're gonna see people out here looking crazy, like with their skulls and bones out. You know, their stomach reaching the back of their spine and all types of stuff. So yeah, hopefully that lesson was edifying. Uh, Hopefully it was edifying to the hopeful elect. Just want to say shalom with that. Hope I made my point. Shalom.